Here are the instructions for our I create, return to the source technique. This is where we will be using the Song of the Spheres or the medallion to go through all 81 seeds in reverse order, starting with seed 81, going all the way back to seed number 1. For this, you will need to have the seed phrases ready and handy for you. We've included that handout with this video, so you can see the link to that handout on the email as well as on our website for this technique. Print up the handout so that you know the seed phrases in their reverse order, starting with seed 81, and then you will go through these steps. You have the song, or you have your medallion with your 27 wheels. If you're going to be using the medallion, you will need to hold each individual wheel, the wheel that is relevant for that particular seed in your left hand, along with the medallion as you enliven that seed phrase. We will use only the seed phrase as opposed to all of the seed wording, which is why the handout has only the seed phrases on it. The step-by-step instructions for how you use the song to enliven the seed phrase are pretty simple. You focus on your heart, hold the song in your left hand, focus on your heart, and introduce the seed phrase within your heart. After just a few seconds, spin the inner part, the way, and as you do that, release the seed phrase from your heart, from within the heart. Continue to focus on the warmth within your heart, and it is okay if the seed phrase lingers for some time. You don't need to worry about that. You don't need to try to banish the seed phrase. Just focus on the warmth within the heart instead of focusing on the seed phrase within the heart. After just a few seconds, having spun the way, then continue to focus on the warmth within the heart, and after just a few seconds, introduce the seed phrase again within the warmth within the heart. Focus that seed phrase within the heart, and after a few seconds, spin the way. Continue to focus on the heart, but release the seed phrase. After a few seconds, continuing to focus on the heart, introduce the seed phrase again, a third time, within the warmth within the heart, and then focus the seed phrase there for a few seconds, then spin the way and release the seed phrase from your heart. Continue to focus on the heart. Then move to the next seed phrase. So this is going to be simple, and it's going to look like this. You focus on the heart, introduce the seed phrase, flying seed, therefore intent. You do this silently within your heart. Focus that seed phrase within the heart. After just a few seconds, spin the way. You release the seed phrase when you spin the way. Continue to focus on the heart. After a few seconds, introduce the seed phrase again. Flying seed, therefore intent. Focus for a few seconds, spin the way, release the seed phrase, focus on the heart. After a few seconds, introduce the seed phrase within the heart again. Flying seed, therefore intent. Focus the seed phrase within the heart for a few seconds, then spin the way. Release the seed phrase. Then you can move to, after doing this 3 times, you move to the next seed phrase. Process through motion. So you introduce that seed phrase, process through motion. Focus it for a few seconds within the heart, then spin the way and release the seed phrase. Continue to focus on the heart. After a few seconds, introduce the seed phrase a second time. Process through motion. Focus that seed phrase within the heart for a few seconds. Spin the way, release the seed phrase. Continue to focus on the heart for a few more seconds. Then introduce the seed phrase a third time within the heart. Process through motion. Focus the seed phrase within the heart for a few seconds, then spin the way and release the seed phrase. Continue to focus on the heart for a few more seconds. Then you move to the next seed phrase, outcome by means of intent. Now you will continue to go through this process all the way through until you hit seed number 1, source of light. This can take only 10 seconds for each repetition of a seed phrase. You do it 3 times for each seed, which means this need only take 30 seconds for each seed. 81 seeds means that this technique will take you just over 40 minutes. If you need to take a break, if you need to answer a phone call or anything like that, you can do that and then simply start back up where you left off. Try not to miss a seed. So if you are halfway through seed 41 and you have to take a phone call, then when you come back to the process, start over on seed 41 instead of skipping the rest of it and starting with seed 40. So don't skip any seeds, but if you have to take a break, you can go ahead and take a break. Again, this whole process should take you just about 40 minutes, a little over 40 minutes to do. And print up the list of the seed phrases so that you can simply follow through going from 81 down to 1. We're going to be doing this technique each Sunday for the time being. I'll let you know if we change the plans at any time, but otherwise, every Sunday, either before or after we have our Sunday lecture, we'll go ahead and do this. Hopefully, most of us can be doing this together as a group. The effects of this for you in your life will be great, but the effects for the world will be even greater. Okay, everyone, thank you for everything that you continue to do to bring light to this world and to your lives. Have fun with this technique.